Today we're diving into a topic that has been making waves in the world of men's self-improvement. And what I'm talking about is the red pill. And as someone who is dedicated to help men become the best versions of themselves, I've received countless questions about this controversial ideology. So let's put our critical thinking hats on and explore the red pill movement. So first of all, what is the red pill? For those that might be new to this term, the red pill is a metaphor borrowed from the movie The Matrix. In the film, the protagonist, Neo, is offered a choice between the blue pill and the red pill. The red pill presents the truth, even if it's difficult to accept, whilst the blue pill represents blissful ignorance. And in the context of our discussion, taking the red pill means embracing a set of belief that some men believe offers them more of a realistic perspective of life, particularly in the realm of dating and relationships. But before I give my opinion, I want to talk about the pillars of the red pill, because the red pill community focuses on a few key aspects, and those are the key aspects I want to discuss. Number 1, hypergamy, the evolution perspective. One of the fundamental concepts in the red pill community is hypergamy. According to this view, women are evolutionarily wired to seek a high status man. Supporters of this idea argue that women tend to be attracted to a man who displays confidence, status and financial stability. And this perspective suggests that if you're someone that improves your social and financial situation, you have more success in the dating market. The second thing is self-improvement and personal growth. The red pill also promotes self-improvement, which is an aspect I completely support. The idea here is that if you work on yourself, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, you can become a more attractive and confident individual. And this aspect really aligns with my message that I discuss on Meninfluencer, talking about taking care of your skin, about your emotional well-being, knowing how to control your emotions, and even when it comes to your grooming game. And number 3 is the dark side, misogyny and toxic masculinity. So I am not a huge fan of using the word misogyny and toxic masculinity, because unfortunately a lot of times it's not used in the right way. But obviously I'm going to stay neutral, and I'm looking at the red pill from different perspectives. Because initially when the red pill started, it was all about self-improvement and becoming the best version of yourself, and this was the early stage of the red pill. But obviously when it comes to every movement, the more traction it gets, the more extreme it gets, and the bad apples always tend to have the biggest voices. So just like I mentioned, that in the red pill a lot of people believe in hypergamy, where women want the best of the best men, and thus it's extremely important as a red pill supporter to improve yourself and become the best version of yourself. But fortunately there's a lot of individuals that see this in a different perspective. They see this as, hey, look, women are evil, they only want you if you're a good high value man, otherwise you don't exist, otherwise you're not worth living for. And this is kind of a very skewed mindset in my opinion, because regardless if you would want a woman or not, at the end of the day I've always believed in improving myself. But I'll see the hypocrisy of this, because all of these men always want this high elite good looking woman, but at the end of the day they're not a high value man themselves. The average man is quite pathetic these days. It's not a hard-working individual. The average man is quite lazy, overweight, doesn't have any goals and ambitions, and obviously a lot of women wouldn't find you attractive. It's just the fact that when it comes to being an average man, the average has just gone down so much, and this obviously is a reason why a lot of women simply wouldn't want to date you. And I think it's quite good, because at the end of the day what this shows is that if you're someone that's willing to put in the work and go all out, you can get results. And those individuals that only want to moan and complain will be left behind, because life isn't fair. Life has never been fair. It's more fair than it's ever been before. It's easier to get to the top than it has been before. But you've got two choices. You can complain about it and be on the bad side of the red pill, have this misogyny and toxic masculinity mindset, or you can actually look at the good aspects of the red pill. Understand that you've got a choice to make. Improve yourself, become the best version of you, and these things are crucial. And that's why when it comes to my opinion of the red pill, I like to approach every single topic with an open mind. I always try to acknowledge both the positives and the negatives of every single ideology. And that's why when it comes to the self-improvement aspect of the red pill is undoubtedly very useful, because a lot of us should improve ourselves. There's no reason to stay who you are, because when I was younger and I didn't even try to improve myself, I didn't try to become the best version of myself, I simply wouldn't be the man that I am today. Because when it comes to every single one of us, we are on a conquest. Life has never been easy. You need to build your life, and a huge part of the red pill is the self-improvement aspect that I'm a huge supporter of. I do look at the Red Pill with a healthy skepticism, because I've never been a huge supporter of one particular ideology, because I always look at the people that support this ideology. Are these generally people that I want to be like? And a lot of times it's not always the case. I do like some aspects of the people that are part of the Red Pill community, but I really don't like other aspects of it. So would I personally be part of it? So I would be part of it just for the self-improvement aspect in some areas of my life, but when it comes to a lot of other areas of my life, I don't feel like I want the Red Pill to be involved in it. Because when it comes to the Red Pill, I really love how they push for improving yourself in the gym, looking your best. But then a lot of times I also see that some of these individuals can also have this negative belief about women, and that's something that I don't always agree with. Obviously there's not everyone, because there's also amazing people in the Red Pill, but just based on those few individuals, I'm like, do I really want to be a part of this? Because to me, respect has always been extremely important, whether it's respecting myself, putting out positive energy to respect other individuals. I always believe in putting positive energy out, because this is how I will get positive energy back. And if you're someone that has this negative belief about certain people, then obviously it will be a lot harder for you to succeed than if you have this positive mindset. And that's pretty much my opinion when it comes to the Red Pill. But obviously I understand that you'll be like, okay, cool, all of this sounds amazing, but I want to know more about how you gotta glow up. I want to know more about how I can improve myself. Well, for those individuals, I would highly recommend you to check out my free Glow Up Secrets book. It's completely free, and this way you can check it out for yourself and see how you can start your self-improvement journey. And that's pretty much the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate your time, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye bye.